Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am Obsidian Veil, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick vlog update to share some news and talk about some things. The first thing is I have over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm really happy to be at 1,000 subs right now. The second thing is that I wanted to let you all know that I've been doing gaming videos without a camera. That's because when I did my move, which I mentioned in my first vlog, I apparently misplaced my camera and I looked everywhere for it, and eventually I just gave up and gave in and decided to get a new webcam. So right now I'm giving it a test run and making sure everything works okay. And I also did a new computer setup. I went through two setups actually, and it's a long story, but I think I finally got everything together. There's still some things I'm going to add on as time goes on, but as you can see, my gaming videos are being posted, and I'm also doing whatever I can that is gothic and horror related. So something that I wanted to point out, because it's come up more than one time on my channel, is people pointing out how much they don't like my intro. My intro has AI elements, but I've made a post about this already. I'm going to read my post, and I'm also going to show a picture of it. This photo is negging, by the way. Negging is basically when you pretend to compliment someone, but you follow it up by insult. And I said this intro is AI style because I wanted a specific aesthetic with my photos. This is from my photos. This is not some made up photo. If that disappoints you, that's your problem, but don't act like it takes away from the actual content or from me and what I post. So, okay, many people have different opinions about AI. And that's fine. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. My issue with it is people coming to my page to insult me because I'm using it. And it's not even like for my entire video. It's like for 2 seconds with my own photo. And the rest of my intro is not AI, and my outro is not either. I am not going to change it at all. So I don't know what people think they're doing when they're trying to insult me, because I'm just going to block you and ignore you. I am open to discussions when people don't agree with me, but when people are just straight up insulting me, I'm not going to put up with that. I'm not a larger channel, so I'm able to read all my comments. That's if YouTube doesn't flag you first. But I'm not going to put up with that, and that's harassment. And I find it highly ironic that people complain about AI when a lot of apps that they use AI, and I just thought I should probably point that out. YouTube being the top one using AI. There's several apps that use AI or run on AI. I'm going to list the top ones that use heavy AI for those who don't like it so much. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, as you're on it right now, Threads, Twitter, X, Facebook, shopping apps like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Walmart, Target. I mean, they all use AI. So if you're going to protest against AI, you might want to do it for everything, not just nitpick here and there. Because if you do, that makes you a massive hypocrite. So if you're against AI, be against all AI. The ironic thing is that YouTube uses generative AI. It uses AI for everything. So I think it's funny when people come in here and they complain about that. But I'm not going to go into like a big rant or thing about that, because I'm not here to talk about AI. I'm here to talk about gothic and horror. If you have a problem with it, I'm going to redirect you to this video, and you can watch it or you cannot watch it. But I'm not changing my intro. And if I do change it, it is for myself. Every few months or so, I change my intro or my outro because I like to change things up. And I don't know why people think I care about this, but I'm obviously not someone who cares about the opinions of others, or I wouldn't look the way I do. So if you thought I was someone who cares about what your opinion is about that kind of thing, you're wrong. Because I would not dress the way I do or do the content that I do if I cared about people's opinions. I would not go out in public the way I look if I cared about people's opinions. I would be a people pleaser and live a completely different life. So with that said, I just wanted to drop in and do a quick vlog. If you have any questions or anything like that, that's fine. Like or dislike the video. It still gives me points on the algorithm, so it really doesn't matter. If you can't look past my intro, if it bothers you that much about AI, then please get off of YouTube, because don't be a performative hypocrite. I absolutely cannot stand people who are so performative about causes and they don't fully stand behind what they say. But with that said, just briefly, I'm going to mention I don't like everything about AI, but 1 minute is AI, then before that it was filters, and before that was Photoshop, auto-tune. It's always going to be something. People are going to complain about things, and you can't satisfy everybody. So that's all I'm going to say. And for anyone trolling, it's not going to get through. Sorry. But anyway, that's the end of that, and I'm really happy to be here with you all, and I have more content coming up, things that you all suggested and wanted to see. And I did make a post about that fairly recently, so if you have anything that you want to see on the channel that's gothic or horror related, like gaming, makeup, or whatever, I will consider it, and I will see what I could do and have it up on the channel. But some things I have up on here already, like the gaming and obviously the vlogs, and talk about gothic things. But you know, there are people in my subculture who are, like I mentioned before, who have a problem with every little thing. Or I did repost my podcast about gothic elitism, and of course the elitists go on there and they get all butthurt about it, which is funny to me, because if it wasn't true, you wouldn't be so bothered by it, to be honest. But that is all today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I would love it if you like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.